Yeah, this looks super important, but I can't interact with it, so, whatever. Looks like my path should go this way. Spirit owls are back. At least they have corporeal forms that I can shoot. One lucky shot, and you can break them both. Alright. It's healthy enough that I don't want to just spend my turns guarding to recover. Especially when there's possibilities of missing. 690 gold, dollars, whatever. Mock punch. You got a new mock punch. Is it better than the one you're already using? Just then empower the user to lay out a flurry of blows +1 attacks. I don't know, man. Oh, I found a new key fist that's better. Unless that's just... it's just as good as the one she already has. Yeah, I don't know. The mock punch just doesn't seem worth it with the key fists around, so... maybe I'm not understanding its properties correctly. Wind Mantis. Oh, we encountered you guys. In another life. Blitz them. Sweet, and they're weak to axe. That's really all I need to know, but let's try for other weapon weaknesses anyway. Poke. You're not weak to it, but you died. Another Kikuri. This one's slightly better. I don't think any of them are better than the one you're using. The main ghost. The main ghost is just so good. New boss. Oh boy. Let's save before we fight it, just in case we have another game-breaking moment with Sparkles blocking our path.
I am Bubbles, the most beautiful of all of Mother's children. You dare challenge me?
Bubbles? Seriously? That's your name?
Do not mock the name given to me by the Master of All. Now gaze upon my beauty in despair.
Oh my. I think you need to get an image with some transparency there, pal.
Watch me, worship me, adore me, love me, gaze upon my beautiful body. I am perfect. I am the perfect vision of beauty. You are literally a blue Sonic OC, wearing a leotard. Not exactly a looker over there. How dare you? I am the perfect vision of beauty and grace. Do I have to show you my secret spot to convince you of my perfection? The secret spot? Yeah, it's my...
The following dialogue has been removed for its graphic nature. Trust me, you don't want to know. Christ's biscuits! You're absolutely vile! Biscuits is spelled with another I.
Last time I checked, my mother isn't a fan of biscuits. She prefers a healthy Dolan's meal of 2 number 9s, a number 6 with extra drip, 2 number 7s, and a large soda.
You need apostrophes after numbers with S's.
Did you just quote the character Big Smoke from the hit game Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, released on October 26, 2004 on the PlayStation 2? Maybe.
God damn, this lady isn't only a vile degenerate, but she's also a freaking normie! Literally, who else quotes lame 2016 memes in the year of our Lord 2035?
I'm sick of this chatter. Let's fight. I'll make you pay for calling me ugly. Finally, someone who can speak on my level. Bring it on, you ice cream mascot-looking ass. Ice cream mascot? Ice cream mascot? That's it! You losers are gonna die tonight!
Alright, well, here's our boss. Blake is just here. Criminy, what do you reckon they're weak to? I reckon Blake is easier to take out. Let's punch him. Punch Blake. It's not weak to punch. Is Blake weak to spear? Yes, he is. How about sword? Unknown. I can probably use this to find out more weaknesses at once. Like, this does axe and light, so if they're weak to either of those, you will find out. Blake is already dead. Bubbles is weak to axe.
Bubbles, my beloved, and mother too, forgive me, but at least I can have peace. But like all our children, I will return. No, Blake, my hubby, my sugar daddy, my BDSM sub-drone, why did you have to die? Why did you have to die? You will pay for this. You will pay. I'll rip your head from your shoulders and lay them on the gates of the Mother's Temple. With my powers as a next generation Pokemon, beyond any other Pokemon, I will defeat you.
Wait, she's a Pokemon. This is crazy. She's the Sonic OC, not a Pokemon. We're all these illusionary creatures, all fake Pokemon Sonic hybrids.
That seems so, and I know this. And I know is that this Sonic, as you call them, needs to go down for the safety and prosperity of all worlds.
Oh, the shield has been lifted. Her weaknesses are now revealed, and she will no longer take heavily reduced damage. Oh, I'm glad we attacked Blake first. What did that say she did? I wasn't paying attention. It didn't reveal any of her weaknesses. You lie, game. You lie. Shoot her. It's not weak to shoot. You weak to poke? Unknown. How about sword? No. I should probably just stick with axes since we already know. Whatever. Did I actually successfully poke you yet? You're not weak to poke. Alright, whatever. We know you're weak to axes. Did we punch you yet? I know we tried to punch Blake. Sorry to keep track.
Wait, I'm actually losing. How is this possible? I am supposed to be perfect. I am supposed to be beautiful.
You underestimate our power, over-delusioned one. The ultimate super magical power of friendship.
That was beyond cringe. Please stop immediately. Yeah, that was terrible. You watch way too much anime, and not enough cartoons, like My Little Pony or Transformers. Great shows for the whole family.
Oh my god, you're a brony too? How degenerate can this crappy Sonic OC get?
I'm also sexually attracted to feet.
Frick.
Anyways, I need some help here in order to beat you Puritan scumbags. Blake, honey, come to mommy.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
New strategy. Activate the Pulse Shield. Now they can never defeat us.
Yes, my queen. Anything for you.
Good boy. Now crush those weaklings. Crush them with your eternal darkness. The darkness that consumes all souls.
Hold on. I'll finish reading this cringe dialogue after I turn off my alarm. Shut up. Quiet. Yes, my queen. Anything for you.
Great, now there are two of them. How fun.
Was Blake's not supposed to be present on the battlefield at the start?
Don't lose hope just yet. The battle is just getting started.
Bubbles is protected by a shield. She will now take heavily reduced damage until Blake is defeated. Take out Blake as soon as possible in order to remove the shield. Well, I kind of, like, defeated Blake already. Oh well, game's broken. What else is new? I guess she's just gonna take heavily reduced damage from whatever we do. Major physical damage details to more damage based on how high your HP is. My HP, it's pretty high. Let's do the punchies. I'm gonna punch you with Untamed Fist. How heavily reduced is this damage? Not insufferably bad. We can take it. We can handle this. I'm gonna steal from her. Take things. Stole a wave spear. Couldn't steal. Stole money. So each boost does let you have more steals. Neato! That's actually really good to know. Alright, so anyway, her, Divine Cleave. Just get rid of her. Ah, criminy. I spent all my boosts on that miss. Was that supposed to cover the whole screen? You know what? Just hit her that hard. There, we reduced her already high defenses, so maybe we can punch through it. Dang it. Nothing left to steal. Try Serpent Strike.
I lost. I expected as much. You did kill my hubby after all. But know this, toxic minorities, we shall return. For as long as the Eternal Mother holds dominance over the almighty Zohar, we will return time and time again. We cannot die. We are immortal. We are living gods. We shall return. And when we do, you shall know true suffering.
This game is true suffering. Let's be honest. Alright, we got all these things. So many level ups.
Wait, so these creatures will just keep reviving, even after we kill them? No one told me that.
As long as the false one still has access to the Zohar, this world will never know peace. The creations of delusions will continue to revive again and again. This is hard work fighting these creatures over and over again, but it's for a good purpose, to save this world from eternal damnation.
I don't get paid enough for this crap.
Look, there's another of those documents on the floor.
Contains secret reports, too. You already said that.
Ah, another memory. It's coming to me. Ah!
Stop right now, villain. Let those children go.
Ah, Kairos, the legendary hero, the one who sealed the Demon King terror long ago.
Quit playing around and let the children go. I will let you live as long as you don't hurt the kids. Don't make me use my powers.
Take one more step and the child gets it, unless you can fulfill my duty or demands.
Is she supposed to be present somewhere on screen? Because I can't see anything. What sort of demands?
That's simple. All you need to do is to give forth your seed unto me, and make me the mother of your children.
So, another obsessed fangirl. Trust me, I've seen them all, but you are the one who has gone the farthest out of any of them.
Don't misjudge me. I am far from a fan of your deeds. Rather, I seek your seed for a much more specific purpose.
What kind of purpose?
That's for me to know and you to find out. Anyways, you have 30 seconds, given to my demands, or the child will be flung into the cracks below.
Save me, Kairos. I know you can do it.
Oh, and I forgot to mention,
Oh, okay, there it is.
if you refuse my generous offer, the airship behind me will explode, killing countless boys and little girls. You don't want their blood on your hands, do you? 15 seconds remain. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Fine, I'll do it. It'll bury your children. I will do anything to save those in need.
Perfect, just as a legendary hero should.
What? Where did the kids go?
I teleported them back to their parents, just as I promised. I'm an honest woman. I never break a deal I make. And now it's time for your handsome to hold up your end of the bargain, or I will kill those girls, their families, and everyone they hold dear. And remember, the mask stays on during sex. What have I done?
Another bad memory. What's the issue then?
I performed a terrible sin. A terrible, horrible sin.
Like, what exactly?
I hurt someone very badly. Sexual abuse. I'm a monster.
Wait, what? Seriously? This I know would never do such a thing.
Kairos, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I can never imagine being so terrible. I'm a monster. A demon. I'm completely irredeemable. That wasn't you. Huh? That Zed you see in your memories, that isn't the same Zed as you are now. In fact, it's likely a completely different person. I don't know what happens to make you lose your memories, but whatever it was the old you, the you from your memories, is dead. You are your own person. My own person. Yes, like Miss Noel said, based on what we know of you, everything you said and done, we would never think for a second you would do something as terrible as what your past self did. The you from the past and the you from the current day are clearly different people. I've done some thinking. It seems like the world you came from isn't like this world at all. Things don't line up. The Black Blades have a completely different goal. Koros and his allies are nowhere to be found. And things seem to play out very differently. Said it seems like you came from another world. You are reincarnation. Another world? That seems to make sense. So the current me isn't the same me as the one from my memories. Correct. While possessing the same appearance and name, thanks to your memory wipe, your current self is not the same as you or who you once were. You can start over. You can begin anew. Redemption. How does that sound? It sounds wonderful. Thank you, Sterling, for your kind words.
Never thought my English teacher would be such a killer therapist. Great job, Miss Sterling.
Thank you all for your praise. But I still want to know what the old me did, both to know how my actions in the past may be redeemed, but also because for some reason I have this sinking feeling that something just isn't right. I need to know why I lose my memories and why I exist in this world, why I was reincarnated. I need to know the truth.
And that's great motivation to keep climbing and climbing. So let's get a move on, girls. It's persona busting time. Alright, the sparkles did not stay on the ground. Hooray! Let's read that report. The new report. Report number dos. Number dos. The false one, part 2. Yes, Many years ago, the one who would be known as the False One wrote a comic that they posted online. It was one of remarkably poor quality with terrible art and writing, and was eventually discovered by the internet and gained much mockery. However, instead of ignoring the haters, the False One only fed the trolls, directly engaging with them and revealing all sorts of personal details on their own. Desperate for a partner, countless online internet trolls would pretend to be a girl to harass, manipulate, and torment the False One, slowly but surely ruining their life and planting their consciousness with boundless delusion. No matter how many times the False One was tricked, they kept falling for the same old games from the internet trolls, revealing more and more embarrassing personal information. The trolls even went to the point of blackmail, forcing the False One to incorrectly admit that they were gay, and having them put on blackface and say the N-word after stealing the False One's PlayStation account information. Eventually, an entire forum, 2 Cent, grew out of observing the strange behaviors of the False One, and they quickly became an infamous internet celebrity. Regardless, these setbacks would not stop the delusions of the False One. They were God, the one and only. They had no need for other worlds, other ideas. The trolls were nothing. The trolls weren't a god like them. Trolls, realizing their other methods were running out of steam, started exploiting the False One's delusions and tempering them for their own twisted amusement. They egged on the False One's delusions of grandeur and god complex, until the False One abandoned their faith towards the Prophet of Light and towards worshipping of themselves and the beings of their creation. The False One had hit rock bottom, but one thing remained on their mind. They didn't have a girlfriend. However, with their father passed and their mother old, frail, and helpless, the False One came up with an idea. A wicked, terrible, horrible idea. They needed a child to fulfill their own mad prophecy, and their own mother would be the key. Thus, the unforgivable sin was committed, and the False One had sealed their fate. The report ends here. Sounds like the False One is Sonichu, but I don't really know for sure. I never really paid attention to all that drama. But anyway...